You mentioned that word inspiration as well. How do you keep your own thinking fresh? What influences do you try to surround yourself with in order to kind of keep that creative mind, that creative muscle going?
Well, I am surrounded by kids. I have four kids, ages 11 to 18, and their influences are very stimulating, because in a way, they're almost two different generations. My son is 11, and he's the generation where he talks to the computer, whereas my older girls are 18, and they grew up typing, and so just seeing things like that, the different ways that they use technology is really interesting. Plus all their friends coming in the house, et cetera. I mean, don't forget it's been COVID. So normally I would say I go to business events and I, network with diverse entrepreneurs of all different ages, demographics, et cetera, which is true, but I couldn't do that as much during the pandemic. But I do interview a lot of people. I love talking to entrepreneurs. I have no idea why I got hooked on this. It was maybe 10 years into my career. I worked as a fashion editor at Women's Wear Daily, and I found I really enjoyed talking to the fashion designers. And then that led me to working at Success Magazine and then to Fortune Small Business Magazine. And I found that each one had such an interesting story. I just never got tired of the details of it. I saw a lot of parallels between them and artists, and a lot of my friends were writers, artists, musicians, people like that. And I just intrinsically understood them. They were making something out of nothing, synthesizing their life and all the influences around them. And I think talking to different people, I really do try to talk to entrepreneurs of every possible life experience, because you start to see different things than you would just normally see as yourself, because you go through life just as one person. So I have the benefit that you do too, like with your program, where you get to just talk to a lot of people.